Oh, I missed him! How did I miss that frog? Anyway, what's going on, everyone? It's the Niskel. There, I got him. Welcome back to Spyro, Year of the Dragon. In the last episode, we took on the level The Lost Fleet. And in this episode, we're going to take on a really cool level. It's got a lot of good ideas, especially the one as soon as you come in.
Welcome to Frozen Altar, Spyro. On behalf of the Ice Fairies, I want to grant you a special power for as long as you stay in our world.
And what is this special power you are granting us, Gabrielle? Please do tell. Well, she froze-did our fire. We now have ice breath. This is really cool, and it opens up all sorts of possibilities in this level. Because you still can't take out the vases here, but you can freeze enemies and characters. You jerk. For example, these big guys. Normally we would have to flame them, but if you just freeze them and hit them with your horns, they go down instantly. This also has to do with how you get all the gems in the level. You have to freeze certain enemies and characters to get all the gems. It's really top-notch design. Good job, guys.
Some bear sold us a laser defense system to protect us from Rhinox, but with these flippers I can't even turn it on. You'd have no trouble using it, though. Just walk inside. When you're done, press the triangle button and you'll walk back out.
This dude. All of the NPCs in this level, I absolutely adore their voice acting. Just because, pardon the pun here, they're just so chill about everything. You're just like, hey, nice job using the laser. That was cool.
When I get my flippers on that rotten bear...
Oh my gosh, and they're even murderous. So anyway, let's talk frozen altars. 600 gems, 6 eggs, go figure. But if you ever get hurt, look for the kiwis. Kind of like Ivy the kiwi. Difficulty-wise... This has one of the worst minigames in existence! Other than that, it's a pretty easy level. But you'll see what I mean. Alright, I actually should not have destroyed that enemy there. Because do you see that ledge over there to the right? There's actually gems on it. The enemies you have to freeze to get to different parts of the level. I want to show off how you can actually get to these places without using the enemies. It's going to be difficult, but I just want to show that it can indeed be done. Hey, what's going on, you chill penguin?
Eustace and I were having a snowman building competition when the sorceress brought them to life with a spell. Since then, they've been stomping around, building ice walls, and generally causing trouble.
And I had to try to not kill everyone in my entire family. They're just so monotone. All right, these snowmen. You think you can take them on with your ice breath? Not a chance. Thankfully, they don't hurt you, or it's not insta-death or anything. It's more like, you shall not pass. Let's push you back a little. And the funny thing is, they actually scream for help. Oh, I kind of feel sorry for them, but then again, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
I knew we should have bought the automated laser defense system.
Dude, the laser defense system was so... not cool. I seriously love these guys. Their actors are so funny. I'm gonna have to look them up. This guy, he deserves way more credit. Oh my gosh, you were such a jerk. Oh, I could have sworn I hit you first.
It would be easy to get up to that treasure if you had something to stand on.
Hey, that's actually a good point. And he gives you a little hint as to doing this. Yeah, you have to use enemies and characters to get up to smaller ledges. That's an interesting way to teach you.
Purr. I don't know why, but I feel really cold.
Just his delivery. His delivery is the best. It's like, brr, whoa, I feel so cold. I wonder what these penguins' favorite movie is. Tangled. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Disney classic. Something interesting about this level is you're looking at the different, houses, or I don't know if you want to call them houses. They look more like temples. And then you also have the penguins. So I'm wondering if they went for a more foreign aspect when they were coming up with the design of this level. Like, you got the penguins possibly from Antarctica, and by the way, you can burn the little elephant things. But you also have the temples and everything. They look like they're from South America. Kind of Incan themed, for those of you who actually took a history class and learned about the Inca tribe. That's kind of nice. I really like how this looks, and I think I'm the only one on this. I'm very alone on this. I don't want to go. But I really like snow and ice levels, especially ice physics. I really like them. I don't want to do it, but I gotta get it over with. This is what I was talking about. Bentley's minigame.
Ah, Spyro, I've just received word from my little brother. He appears to be having some trouble with the Yeti.
I hate it.
That dumb Yeti took my ball! I told him to give it back or you'd kick his lousy butt, but he wouldn't listen.
I'll get you another ball.
Oh, I knew you'd do it! Go and show him not to mess with us. Remember to block his eye punches and hit him low when he tries to block.
Seeing as how this game is a jack of all trades when it comes to different gameplay types, this one wasn't done as well as the other ones. You know, you have instances of platformers, rail shooters, a bunch of different things, but this one, not so good. Both you and the Yeti have the exact same hitbox, but what's the problem here? The Yeti can actually outthink you. What I normally try to do is go in full force, but only half the time does it actually work. The AI actually thinks ahead as to what you're going to do, and if you're a split second too late, which normally happens because the AI is faster than you. You cannot press the buttons faster than the AI can actually hit you. So, this is probably one of the hardest challenges in the entire game because the AI is smart. Doesn't mean it's impossible, but let's give it another shot. I can't tell you how long this took me. As a kid, I thought it was impossible. As an adult, I thought it was still impossible. I couldn't believe how difficult this actually was. Going in with a different strategy, mainly, you want to try to mix it up between high punches and low punches. If you can hit his gut, if you can hit his face, just keep alternating between those, and if you can, it takes a while. There's about a 1 second wind up for that big haymaker that you can do. If you can, use that. That'll take so much more off of his health bar. And we're done with the first round.
You really showed him. Hey, wait a minute, this isn't my ball.
I'm telling you, Bartholomew, I'll get you anything. I'll get you 5 balls. Allie, please, help me out here. He wants me to fight again. I don't want to.
You should go back and kick his butt again. Make him give me my ball back.
All right, round 2. All right, I'm ready.
This time it'll be a 3-round match, and when you win, don't let him send you off with a stupid egg.
This is one of the cruelest tricks. I have a strange feeling Insomniac knew this was difficult. So they put in a 3-round match in this next one. The Yeti has changed up his AI a bit to where he won't attack as often, but he'll go for more high punches and haymakers. From the looks of it, I have no idea how he was programmed. But just know he is going to be trying to take down a lot of your health quickly and painfully. He's going to be using those wide swing punches. And something associated with this, the skill point. There is a skill point for this bastard of a game. You have to beat him in 2 rounds out of 3. That is nearly impossible. But we gotta do it. Gotta do it. If you can get him down to about half of his health bar, you should be good for the rest of the rounds. But if you can get him down lower, by all means, just kick his ass. Get him out of here quickly. They're 1-minute rounds, so if you can hold out until then, you should be golden.
Only 2 more rounds to go. You're doing great.
Okay, come on. Put on your game face. Sting like a bee, fly like a butterfly, however that goes. After every round, you will get a bit of health back, so it's basically like every boxing game. You'll get a bit of stamina back. So let's see if we can get him. One of the major strategies I like to just constant barrage, hit, until I can't hit anymore. And what seems to help is always aiming for the face, because that is your fastest attack. Just a quick jab, and you'll be able to get his face. It doesn't take a lot of damage, and if he ever tries to use a haymaker on you, you'll be able to deflect it. because he will be going back for the windup, and you'll be able to hit him again. Oh, this is close. This is close. Come on, we got 20 seconds left. Just gotta alternate a bit. Just gotta alternate. Oh, this is gonna be so close. It's gonna be so close. Come on! Yes! I did it! I get the skill point. I'm never coming back to this one.
Hey! This isn't my ball! It's just another stupid egg!
I swear, Bartholomew, if I had my club, I'd smash you. Rico would be the one witness to my crime. He wouldn't know what I did, but at least I got rid of you. And then I'd probably get rid of him. Oh, we are done. Oh, we're done. I'm happy now. I never have to come back to that minigame again. We can talk about the rest of the level, which there isn't much of left. Over there to the right, that's the rest of the level. And you are such a jerk. You hit me from off stage. That's not fair. Probably one of the most fun things to do, if there's a lot of enemies on screen and you see this laser system, make them all pop. And that's kind of creepy when you think about it. You are causing them... You are using the power of the reflecting sun off of a mirror and metal to make elephants pop. Just think about that for a second. You are heating them up so much that they eventually pop. That's disgusting. You know, I thought it was bad that Spyro was torching everything with his own fire breath, and then he comes in here, gets it taken away to replace it with ice. So he just freezes everything, you know, makes everything all stiff to where he can break it with his horns. This is the most violent game I think I've ever seen, but it's rated E for everyone. Well, of course, right? Now, that wasn't supposed to happen. The rest of the level takes place on the rooftops. And what do I mean by that? Well, the rest of the gems are hiding around the different buildings on the rooftops. So, if you want to get to them, you're going to have to glide to the different sections. And, to be honest... If I would have left some of the bad guys, if I really wanted to make this easier on myself, I could leave the level, come back, and all the enemies would be back, and then I could use them as platforms. But I do want to prove that everything can be done without them. Come on, Jasper, we need to go get those 101 Dalmatians. That's the only thing I can think of, I'm sorry. There's a couple more over here, and now we are back at the beginning of the level. It goes around in a complete circle. So now the fun part, over there. We cannot get to there from here. I've tried it many, many times. So if you do end up getting rid of your only platforms, here's another way you can get there. This took me a while to figure out because while playing through this, I forgot that the enemies were supposed to be used as platforms. Oh, shoot. There we go. Yeah! So that's how you get up here a different way without having to use the enemy platforms. And don't... Oh, just a sec. Okay. One more time. Once more with feeling. There we go. Just get to the flat part of the roof, and here we have another egg. You know, I always was a fan of Final Fantasy IV. Because I used Action Replay on the DS. It's the only way I got through that game. We need to go... Oh, man. We need to go all the way back and get back on the rooftops here just to get up to the rest of the gems. And I actually like how the layout of the level... The rest of the gems are all the way up here, and you can't get to them normally. But... Getting back on the rooftop, you can come all the way back up here, and it just seems like an ancient temple that was lost to the Arctic winds or something like that. Like, you're climbing all the way up here, using your sense of adventure... Coming up here to claim the treasure at the top of the tomb, at the top of the temple, excuse me. And your reward is... Ooh, a nice 25. I always liked how the 25 gems looked. It always felt good when you got them, because you know you were that much closer to 100%ing. And here are the last of the gems on the rooftops. The rest of them are on the ground, so we won't have to kind of force our way onto these rooftops. So let's head back. Here we go. Come all the way over here, and this is the end of the level. That's it. So, how you doing, cool dude?
Thanks for helping out, Spyro. Why don't you take this? The Rhinox were trying to fry it with a laser, but you stopped them just in time.
His voice is so funny. Dude, they were trying to use the laser to destroy this egg, but you stopped them. That was cool, man. I really can't. I wish I could do that. That would be so cool if I could do that. Moneybags, how you doing? It's been a while. Oh, we got all the gems, too. That's very handy. So let's give it all to Moneybags.
Say, Spyro, you're a sports fan, aren't you? As you probably know, Frozen Altars is the birthplace of the great sport of cat hockey. Today's match is sold out, of course, but I just happen to have a spare ticket that I'll sell you for, say, a teensy-weensy markup.
How teens... Oh, my God, 800? Okay.
Head on in, Spyro. It should be a thrilling match. In fact, I've even placed a little wager on the Rhinoc team. Let's just hope the local team doesn't have any last-minute accidents.
Moneybags, are you sure you're not a villain? I mean, that's clearly what a bad guy would say. And I kind of wish I could freeze you, but you are a non-hurtable NPC. And I doubt that was a proper sentence.
I challenged a Rhinoc to a traditional game of cat hockey, but I think I sprained my flipper during training. Would you mind taking my place?
Who would dare hurt the penguin with the awesome voice? I will play for you.
Great. Freeze the cats and push them into my goal to score.
All right. I just want to thank, everybody on Insomniac who's working on Spyro the Dragon 3. They all come in, sit down at a desk, and they're going, so guys, Frozen Altars. It's the first official level of Evening Lake. We're down one challenge, because we kind of want to keep the pattern of 6 eggs per world. So what do you guys think? What do we need to do as an extra challenge? And one guy's just thinking, wow, has anybody seen my new kitten? He's like the most adorable thing. So then, as proper interruption, the CEO of Insomniac, or the main programmer of this game, just goes, dude, I told you, we need to think of a challenge for this game. It's coming up to the deadline. It's the year of the dragon. We need to finish this. He's like, but take a look at my kitten. Isn't he like the cutest thing? So then the main programmer is like, you know what? I really, really don't care. So then he put the picture in a freezer. I would like to think that's how this concept came up, because this is hilarious.
Well done. I think you deserve to keep the Champions Cup.
I've never been this good at hockey before. Bah? Wait, what? And by the way, none of you better have the name Bah, or else I feel so sorry for you. And look at the little kitties are going on the scratching pose. This is nice little... Well, I guess technically they didn't die, so could this be considered animal abuse? Let's not think about that. Like I said, this is the most violent game I've ever seen. But it's all cartoony, so rated E for everyone. Violence is okay, because cartoons, right? But now... Hey, Hunter. What's that on the ground? No! Curiosity killed my friend! Uh-oh, Hunter's been trapped. And guess what that means for the other levels? If you go into a level where Hunter was part of the challenge... Uh-oh, he's no longer there. Oh, let's see what the sign has to say. Sorceress, you backstabber! Why would you do that to my friend? He didn't do anything. Yeah, this is why I did the levels as I did. Well, without Hunter, I guess we gotta go do some more levels and maybe we'll find a way to free him? So, I'm thinking next time on Spyro, You're the Dragon, we're just gonna take on another level and hopefully they won't have a Hunter challenge. I'm gonna go ahead and work on killing these frogs since I missed it at the beginning. I will see you guys next time. Whoa, 1 up. Nice.